Grand afternoon, my family, and welcome to another episode of Heaven on Earth. You know who I am and will always be known as the one. For my name is Connie, and I am the one to tell you how it truly is. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back, collective. Thank you to my Soul Tribe members for always coming back and leaving your greatest hits of comments on my profile. I'm just so taken back by people saying such wonderful, beautiful things about me. Yes, I know, it was a hard life. I do want to share my favorite incense because you don't know how many times in a dream where I saw incense saved my life. So, get yourself some incense, Nagachapa, dragon's blood, frankincense, myrrh. These are all the these were what was being delivered to the King of Kings, Lord Jesus Christ. You're out. I swear my dad's always coming through. My dad was a referee for so many fucking years, an umpire for baseball, so that's why I'm always like, you're out, strike. Did you see that? I ate it. It's my Stardust. Yeah. Okay, so collective, I don't know if you guys have been seeing it, but I've been seeing a lot of 125 that I'm like, what the fuck? Which is kind of funny because when I do an hour reading, that's how much I charge. 125. So let's see. What is 125 looking at us? My collective that need to know. It looks something monetized. Oh my god, y'all, I had a fucking crazy ass dream. Yo, I woke up in a panic because I was like, what the fuck? Because I've never been shot at in my dream. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. There was a riot at a school. I don't know if it was like middle school, high school, what happened, but like the parents got involved. Because I guess because of what happened in Uvalde, Texas, that the cops didn't fucking do a dang thing to save the children from the shooter, and they were outside of the schoolyard, scared to go in. I don't know, whatever. But if those were my kids, you best better fucking believe I'm coming in guns a-blazing. I'm collecting my kids one way or the other. One way or the other, we're coming to get them. And so that's what happened in my dream. Like, there was these parents that got really upset and they had enough of people not taking care of their children, looking after their children, or doing your fucking job. It's your job. You're the security guy. If this is not your thing, then why the fuck are you there? Whatever. That's my little rant for the day. That's what grinds my gears. The riot happened. The kids, the parents, they got involved, and the shooters or whatever, like, they were a gang. And they went and like and their little kids got involved into the gang. So maybe like middle school, high school, I don't know, whatever. I don't know when it starts, honestly, I don't know. But then it was like, it branched out into the neighborhood of the school. And then the neighbors got involved, and then they started shooting. But I could feel like it was like spinning. The way that the crowd was moving, it was like spinning like this. And then the cops got there, so it was like gunshots this way, gunshots that way. They were like, pew, 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 pew. Dude. I could feel in my dream I ducked, right? And I could feel the bullets go, psh, 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 like air pressure. That's what it sounds like. Psh, psh. And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? In my dream, dude, I was like, oh the fuck, shit, get down. I'm like, fuck. It's crazy. And then like going through the neighborhoods, people's houses, and trying to hide, and like and it was just like whirling, and then the cops got there, and then they were shooting, and then like SWAT got there, and then they were shooting. Like, it was just like fucking a storm of bullets, which was crazy. I remember I woke up and I was like, oh my god, is that really what it feels like? That's fucking crazy. Never would I ever question to see what it's like because I don't want to know. And that's crazy. Absolutely fucking redonkulous. Wow. I did wake up in the morning and the clock said 3:13. So, golly, I think that's Detroit. It's fucking sad if shit like that is really happening at Detroit. I pray for you guys. I hope you guys are safe and sound to where you can sleep safely, because that is crazy. And my thing, this is not everybody else or anybody else or whatever. My thing is, if you're in constant fear of this that's happening, move away. Move. Get another house, live in a different place, different state, different city. Move. But I don't know. Small towns, small places, it's hard for people to relocate because they put roots. And once you put roots, you can't leave. You can't go anywhere. You don't want to go anywhere. Now, that one's a bug I'm not going to suck up. No. Another thing that I found, there was a dead praying mantis at the door. Like, right at my door, on my doormat. And it wasn't green, he was brown. And, like, the back part of him was, like, eaten. And I was like, oh, bitch. Whoever was preying on your collective is being eaten. Ew. They're getting attacked by the monster. Which I thought was wild. And I have like these mockingbirds that I feed. And this morning he came up and was like, Mom! Mom! I swear, every bird that comes up to me and asks for food, I hear Mom. Mom! And I was like, oh honey, I don't have any seeds. So we went to the store, we bought some seeds, came back home, gave the bird some bees, gave the bird some bees, gave the bird some seeds. It's just crazy. The whole like riot thing, it was just like, what the fuck with that? And so like I was thinking as we were going to do the errands today, and I was like, well, what the fuck with the dream? What are you telling me, spirit? Blah 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 la la la, trying to put all the little pieces together, because you know it's always some fucking puzzle. We have to like figure it out. And so we're on the errand. Remember? We're on the errand. We went to go do errands. I saw an RV bus named Hurricane. And the hurricane that's coming is Aaron. And I did tell you he's the errand boy. So he's coming to deliver a message. Or he's dropping off something. I don't know. What the fuck? So I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? And I was driving and my wife was like, oh my god, do you know that guy? And I was like, who? Well, because I'm always in my own little world. I'm like, who? She's like, you didn't see that guy? He was like waving his arms and I don't know what when he was like, and he looked like he was looking at you. And I was like, no, I didn't even see him. So collective, there's people out there that are angry or projecting their anger at you, or in their mind, in their eyes, they believe that you are at fault for their life turning to shit. Sorry. I know I'm a good luck charm and you blew it. You blew it. So we left. Why would we stay when you guys treat us like shit? No. And so now they're feeling the repercussions of karma kicking them in the ass. And that's not our fault, collective. That's not my people's fault. We tried to love them. We tried to be there for them. We tried to help them. We tried to show them a different way of thinking, of different perspectives, of trying to figure out different ways to coexist with one another, get along with one another, love each other as they are, and not, no. It was too much work. It's too much work. It was too much work for me. It got to the point that I was like a fucking spiritual ATM. And they were like, Connie, help me with this. Connie, help me with that. Connie, what do I do about this? Connie, what do I do about that? And I'm just kind of like, bitch, pay me. Bitch, pay me. Because one, you're not taking my word for word. You're using me as a fucking dumpster where you can dump all your crap on me and then wipe your slate clean and go over there and keep doing the same old stupid thing. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no way, no how. No, no. 25 Bane Magic. This is Mean Streak. This is someone's energy. This is someone who's shrinking in height. Witches always shrink. Always. A true black witch will shrink in height. Trust and believe. You guys have a Midas touch. Allah's constantly listening to you. This is Ocean Jasper. This is Black and Yellow. This is someone who truly loves you. I love you. And this is where you guys need to get who gets you. Because someone is projecting. This is some sort of fellowship. But after she said that guy's looking at you waving his arms like a psycho, and I didn't even see it, I'm telling you, the divine is protecting you like no one's business. Because you're standing on business. Okay? I heard this song by Paul McCartney. Let me see. I'm not a really huge Beatles fan. I know like a couple of songs, but this is Paul McCartney and Wings. It's called "Band on the Run." I heard "Man on the Run, Man on the Run." And I thought it was funny because the guy that was yelling, and it looked like she was looking at me, but it wasn't. I didn't see him. It didn't even affect me. So let me see. I'm trying to find the lyrics. Because there's this part that I was like, There's a part in the song where he says something about mama. I have it in my ear so you all won't be able to hear it. Plus they'll fucking cut it on YouTube because duh. Right here. Never seen no one nice again like you, mama. You, mama. But I took it more like his mama was telling him to do whatever it was that he was doing, and then he got caught, and now he's on the run. And I was like, oh shit. That's how I took it. I was like, oh shit, because you didn't fucking lead, right? You had to listen to your mom, who had a different perception of how things were supposed to go, right? Someone could have been charming you through lies. No. This is definitely a sociopath. This is dark energy. Heartburn, joint pain. Oh, yeah. A soulmate. So remember that I told you that two energies are coming, right? One from the past that's like, pick me, choose me, love me. And the one that's coming on the right, the future, is like the soulmate. The soulmate, the fellowship, the restoring. It does feel a lot like a ring organization. They want you scared. They want you to blame yourself for the things that are happening to them. No, sorry. I'm not doing that game anymore. I did that for enough years. I think me and my collective, we're done. We're out. Hail, Holy Queen, Divine Mother, Ascended Master, Spirit Team, come through me to deliver this message for the collective upon their ears so they may hear it clearly to them. I am getting a lot that's what's happening right now is the heart and the soul. There is a unification, purging. It doesn't feel like a purge. It feels more like your book is opening. because I also heard another song. Is that going to be attached to the other song? No, just keep going. Okay. This song is from the 1973, so maybe 1973 is significant for you. So your heart and soul are resonating right now, big time. And this is pulling in your soul tribe family of tree, of we who know about perception, who know about the liars and the charmers and the stealers and the liars and the in-betweeners and the fakes and the frauds and the masks, because we are as real as can be. And that scares a lot of people. It intimidates a lot of people. And I don't want you guys to change. I want you to be the way that you are. You're a rare bird. So you remember when I told you guys, so this is also part of the divine order. It's not just me, collective. You deliver the karma. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to fly so free. The voices sing. The book of love will open up and let us in. Yeah. So, somebody might have made you believe you were a broken bird, a broken wing. They were trying to minimize you. They were trying to make you fucking small and insignificant like a little ant. Words of inspiration be falling from the sky at 1707 once again. There comes a point in your life when you just have to like let it go. You have to wish them the best, hope for the best, and hope and pray they figure it out. Because we can't do it for them anymore. It was dragging us down. It was holding us back. It was literally, they were shackling us to them because they refused to grow, to evolve, to expand, to see a better life for themselves, for their future, for their family, for their kids. Instead of living in the same bullshit lie that your family or society or whoever, your priest, said you should. Whereas we, my collective, we think outside the box. Never were we a broken wing. Ever. I did get that this is a message from the Seraphim. They are the first, right next to God, who know, who praise. Praying mantis, who praise. And I went outside, this was earlier, and I looked up at the sky, because whenever I see blue, I always think of them. When I see the blue and the clouds like that, I see them. And the cloud, they were showing me the clouds. It looks like wisps. Like if somebody got a paintbrush and was literally in the sky going like this. Right? Like Zorro. But this was a thicker brush. And I thought, oh my God, that's you guys. And I could feel my whole entire soul light my body up and just, it was like my body was smiling as I was looking up into the sky and just realizing that they're there. They're always there, watching us, making sure that we're okay, making sure that we have opened. And so I know for a lot of you guys are still waking up to some of this stuff, and so your path is a little bit of a different journey. Not that it's less than, But of your rank, of your spirituality, you provide a different radiance, vibrant, of light, of flow, of frequency, as people are around you. So your body hums at a different frequency, different vibration, which is also your wings around you, who believe you don't have any wings. But you do. Your energy frequency field, your human energy field, HEF, is your Taurus. The energy donut bubble around you when people come into your energy. Now they say it's 6 feet. I be picking up the people back in California, which is literally probably 3,000 miles away from where I am. I'm in Virginia. Imagine California. It's the other side of the fucking state. Country. States. I'm hungry. I think I want some steak. It's them. They're in the sky, and they have delivered this message. Your wings were never broken. Yo, I literally just heard, and I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. I swear by the shadow that's by your side, I'll be there. I'm pretty sure I was an R&B singer in a past life. For better, for worse, till death do us part, I'll love you with every beat in my heart. Oh, I swear. What the fuck are you doing in here, beer goggles, bitch? So there's a beer bubbles, my bubbles, beer goggles, and I heard buggle, not buggle. What's that fucking game with the little thing in the plastic bubble in the middle? Is that Yahtzee or Yahtzee? Boggle, boogle, whatever. That's what I'm hearing. Boggle. I think it's Yahtzee. I don't know, whatever. But I heard boggle. Maybe you wear glasses and you're afraid of people seeing you in glasses. I don't know. I saw somebody in my dream with glasses. You need to get over it. I think people who wear glasses are sexy. So with all that said about the riots and the fighting and the shooting and the blah, I'm asking God. I'm like, dude, what the fuck with that shit? God's like, you know how you always tell them their plan? I'm like, yeah. Like, whatever the devil has planned for you guys, I'm always telling you his plan and what he wants and how you want and what you want. And God's like, why? And I'm like, well, I guess I'm trying to protect them. I'm trying to show them what to look out for, what to, be aware of. And I was like, and he's like, okay. You're still kind of scaring them, don't you think? And I was like, well, with that dream, that's scary. I mean, don't you want a heads up? And he's like, I get it, I understand. But do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And so we're gonna be like, what's God's plan? So God wants me to tell you guys, what's God's plan? But if we tell him, we're giving it away. No, we're creating it. We're casting the jealous eyes out to be able to see it the moment it happens, so that real friends can come on in. No more of these dream inceptions. Okay. So God, what is your plan? There's a fan. There's a fan. Oof. Who might have gone through some judgment on the present moment of Gaia, which is right now, because of love. Or people are trying to escape judgment in the time of now because of how they loved you, or the lack thereof. No, I hear it now. The judgment is right now. The judgment is happening right now on Gaia because of love. "26 minutes. I thought we were gonna make this long." Love is yeah. Still had a spell out. Under a spell. This was second house, third house, fourth house. Put this shit away. Put your spells away. God, what's the plan? Show me the way. This is a message for the shamans. Something itchy, something. So there's a dog barking and then there's a fire alarm. Something self-destructive we tend to do. But we face the shadow as shamans. This we know, this we do. This is like agreed to know to do. We do it. If someone says something about us, thank you, Jesus, for being here. Lord Sanada. He has a special sound that he makes when he's here. Yehoshua, what do I need to know? God, this does not want to leave my table. Come to terms with your grief. This Pisces who doesn't want to be known. Or during the time of Pisces, it might feel a little bit sad and yeah. What's God's plan? What's your plan, God? Still wants to. We're going to release some fear. This iguana spirit. We're releasing the fear of the reptilians. Maybe drive some motorcycle. 10:01. Your thoughts need to be clearly communicated as you speak your reality. This is what's on the side. This Pisces is still here. Hitting the wheel at 10:10. Life house. Life house. Life path. Someone is looking for a lifeboat. This Pisces right here. This could be your Pisces, this guy with an iguana. Or this could be the guy that's coming in, right, from the future. He could have an iguana. Or he likes iguanas. Okay. This guy that's coming in is from the heavenly realm. So it's not fear, but you might have some fear about this guy coming in. You do not see what they did for you. So he did something for you. He helped you. How, we do not know yet. We do not know yet. Switch decks. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to fly so free. And we hear voices sing. The book of love will open up and let us in, yeah. Let us in. Be thou made whole. Just think about it. Don't think about it. Something needs to make it happen. So speak. Be thou made whole. This is the power of the spoken word, especially on a Wednesday. Because this person still has a lot of mental work they're working on. This person might use sex to make him feel better about his life. And at the same time, 333, my heart is resonating with me about my desires. So he's in between because it fell on the side. So this guy is working through this energy. Is this the man on the run? No. Nope. Be thou made whole. Think about it. Make it happen, because they are throwing a love spell. Who's throwing this love spell? This Pisces. This Pisces is the man on the run. Oof. Man on the run. That's him. He's the one throwing this love spell because he's drowning in his own guilt of all the sol that he drank, because that's like a Mexican beer. And now someone's hormonal. So he got someone pregnant. And maybe he calls her mama. Hey mama, it's that beat that makes you move, mama. Get on the floor and move your booty, mama. It's a dance floor. Something like that. I don't know. And this bitch is all choked up on the words. So this is the guy who's been trying to come through you, like he used to. He used to speak through you. Yes, yes, yes. You are the dream deception. Oh my gosh. What do I need to know? God. Nice. Heaven's knocking on heaven's door. Whoa. You see this person? Okay. I see. So this person that's coming in might represent a lot of this past Pisces in your life that was once upon a time. But because this person is actually coming in for healing. And so maybe this person might be scared of you. That's why we had intimidation earlier. They might be scared of you. Your ability to read them, your ability to question their emotions, your ability to read their triggers, see how they snap, and figure out how they autopilot. And this is where they're frozen in their heart and time. This person might want to make decisions for you, but no, you are the star. I feel like this person might let you lead, because I did see lead as 25. But will you also allow them to lead on some parts of your life that you need healing, that you don't even realize? That's why there's fear on both sides. Because the fear for you, collective, is the fear in the dreams. That this person that's coming in, it's going to be fucking chaos. It's going to be a fucking this, fucking that, like crazy town. When this person is just coming in to heal your wounds as you heal their wounds. Cause the man on the run. This man on the run, he's on crack. Or he does crack. This man on the run, he does a lot of brainwashing techniques. Like hypnosis. Yeah, that's him. Oh, what's this? Why could you not step up and protect us? Ooh, Mom. Why could you not step up and protect us, bitch? Nope. So this guy is working with your mom. Or this is like a family member. Because the card that fell is, oh look, 555. It's time to make a change. This person, they don't believe in God. They have emotional wounds that stem from their brain. They're not really good at time management. And they gravitate to people who have like this attraction magnetism. Where people are just automatically drawn to you by your aura, by your presence, by your eyes, by the way you speak, for whatever case it might be. So you have like this energy of obey you, because we deliver karma for the Lord God. And at the same time, it's also some form of disorder because they don't want to listen to you. Who do you think you are? What do you think you're God? Or, it's like always this like back and forth because that's how they run. They run hot and cold. They're not lukewarm and tepid like us. Like, we're like, this water's too cold. This water's too hot. We actually temp the water. We're not going to be just sticking our fucking foot in it. We're checking it with a toe. We're like, I don't like it. It don't feel right. It don't smell right. It don't look right. And this person just wants you to do what I say as you've always done it. Nope. So sorry, sir. You're out of business. It's over. Because this person, they don't want to recreate themselves through the passion of the creator. Because I'm seeing the passion. This person's passion is trapping people. Making them feel odd, making them feel ugly, making them feel trapped or in a trauma bond. Like, help me through my problems. But they're not going to call it a trauma bond. They're going to call it love. Ugh. Oh, no. Yeah, because they don't want to learn from their lessons. This person's a karmic. And they have inner childhood wounding. So you probably know this person since you were a little kid. And they don't want you to say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't tell mom. Like that, dude. Oof. What the fuck? What's the plan, God? There's a plan on the field by this person who's coming in, who might be at a low point in his life, but when they talk to you, it feels like they're at a fork in the road. But with you, there's no fork. There's no four ways. It's only you. This person only sees you, and that's it. Wow. But this person is dealing with some form of addiction. Of a loop that's on repeat. He's trying to turn it off. This is the loop of repeat. I use sex to make me feel better about my life. This is the bottom of the deck that I'm seeing coming. 111. This is the vortex. Increasing more momentum. More happy good juju vibes. 999. Abundance issues. 222. Time out. You stuffed your feelings in a box. You need more self-love. Okay, that's the repeating cycle that this person's on. But this person will not roll back on their morals. Even though, yes, they use sex to make them feel better, there's still some type of, maybe they're only having sex with people they actually love. Maybe they might be, handling their own business, if you understand what I'm saying. Roll back on your morals. 111 veiled eyes, same old shit. They won't do the same old shit. That they refuse. Okay. But they are on the same old cycle of, I can't get out of this repeating cycle. Maybe abundance is an issue, but I feel like it's not. It's more like, not all abundance is about money. It feels like knowing right from wrong. It feels like your heart is closed. It feels like you might be like the savior behavior, where you're going to come in and save everybody, but then they don't appreciate you, they don't love you, they don't give a fuck. This is the dark matrix. This is the money matrix, where these people might be doing it to get favor, to make you feel like, oh, you're the man, you do everything. Like, no. It's like, check your ego, bro. Check your ego at the door. This is a mental fever. This is breast cancer. This is an itchy pressure. Once again, that's clear quartz, clear crystals. Once again, clear crystals. I don't know, maybe you need to carry it like by your heart. I'll pull a card for that, but this is 222, time out. You stuffed your feelings in a box, up on a closet, like Nirvana says. You are acting from the distorted feminine program from your mom. Man on the run. So maybe this is your feelings. Your feelings are on the run. Oh, this is why it says you need more self-love. 66. That's Divine Mother Isis, Mother Mary. If for some reason or other, look, do it like I do it. You're running out of the distorted feminine program, masculines, because you're operating from your mom, then don't go to her for advice. Go to the higher mothers, divine mothers. I have here Mary Magdalene. If you don't know which one to go to, there's a deck called the Divine Feminines, a card deck, Divine Feminines, to know who are all the grandmothers to protect you. Mother Mary, the white Tara, the green Tara. I mean, I have the blue dragon lady. There's a lot of them, y'all. Kuan Yin. She's a very powerful healer. Her story is tragic. What she had to go through. Look it up. You stuffed your feelings in a box. You need more self-love. You have been putting others' needs in front of your own, and you haven't expressed yourself. This is why I say it's not about money, because I see you like doing retail therapy. I see you doing retail therapy. Like, let me get these shoes. Let me get the shirt. Let me get those shorts, that hat, whatever. Like, I don't see you suffering abundantly. It's more like emotionally. And the emotion affects your mental. And that affects your spiritual. So physically you're good, but the other three, that's why I have 3. The other 3, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I'm not there yet. That's why this cycle's on repeat. Okay. All right, we got there. We got it. Okay, so you need to increase more energy into your momentum. I need you to increase more joy. Retail therapy is fine in the beginning, but then it runs out. So I need you to dive into you. Go have dinner by yourself. Go to the movies by yourself. Go do things you wanted to do that nobody wanted to do with you. Even if it's by yourself. Maybe you want to go bungee jumping and you never did. Go. Do something that will make that heart just go wow, like just wide open. Okay? Maybe that's skydiving. Maybe that's, I don't know. But God really wants you to tap into that heart of happiness. Because you're the man on the run, and you're running from your feelings. You're running from your feelings on the treadmill. 5-6 miles, whatever it is, you're trying to run away from your heart. It ain't working. Sorry, so sad. It's in your chest. You can tell yourself whatever the fuck you want. So sorry. You can't lie to me. You might be brainwashing other people and what you say of, because there it is again, right? Shampoo boy. You might be brainwashing other people of what you're saying. You can't lie to me. Sorry. You might be saying no, you might be stressed about money or the flow of money or how it's moving, but I'm like, dude, you own the fucking wheel. What the fuck are you talking about? But he might be telling this to other people. And I'm seeing Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Leo. You might be telling other people like, nah, I'm working on this project, so I'm just really focused on my money. Whatever, dude. Don't lie to me. You can't lie to me. What's this? Running from your feelings. You can't run from your feelings, man. I used to do that shit. Oh, man. When my dad died, I didn't know what to do. It was like all that time and energy I tried to get him to notice me, to love me, to look at me, to just, I don't know. It wasn't there anymore because he was gone. And so I didn't have to push myself so hard. I didn't have to like, Dad, look at me. Dad, what do you think about this? Dad, what do you think about that? It was gone. I guess like the pressure was gone. And so then at this point in my life, it's when I got like super fucking fit. I was at the gym every single fucking day, twice. I'd be working out 2 times in the day, in the morning and after work. And I would go hit it hard. And I remember I got super sick because I wasn't eating enough after exercising so much that the doctor was like, you need to increase your food if you're going to be going this hard. I didn't know. I didn't know, and I was like, I feel sick. I was like dizzy and flopping over. I got really thin. But my motivation for running, it was like trying to catch my dad in some way. Like spiritually. Like if I was trying to run like the Flash back in time. Yeah, check this out, dude. Like I was trying to course correct what had happened. But I couldn't. It was over. And so that instance or that sudden death, it took a chunk out of my heart. It made me feel like as though it was over. And I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. I didn't get to the point that I wanted with my father. All I got was one day. That one moment. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. So take the chance to heal a connection, because I did. I healed that connection with my father in the best way that I could. And we made it work. And I got my one moment with him of how I always wanted him to be. One phone call. And that one phone call lasts forever. It is like a drop in an infinite pool of just rippling over and over and over. Like that moment gave me wings. That moment made my heart just flutter and fly. It's crazy, but it's true. Let's see. What's this? Someone's in a cycle in Arkansas. Ark. Oh my god, Dad, you're gonna make me cry. Stop it! I swear he's always with me. Mineral water. Woo! That's beautiful. What's this over here? Dude, why? I have here Capricorn energy, to be responsible, to help others, pull out your stored trauma with empathy. And this is in the reverse. So some of you might be dealing with the same thing I dealt with my father. Give it a chance. Give it a chance, you never know. Because I will tell you, in my case, they made me believe a whole bunch of crap that wasn't even true about him. But because they were hurt, they felt mistreated, or they felt a loss, and so they wanted to hurt everybody else on how they look at him. So give it a try, give it a shot. My father was a Capricorn too. That's why I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So maybe this is your chance to talk to your dad. Maybe he's not a dad to you. Maybe he's your father or your biological father. Whatever you call him. It doesn't matter. But there's something there that needs to be said, or something there that needs to come up for healing. Some type of empathy that needs to happen. And it could be just one moment. And that's all you need to change the entire lifespan of this life that you had with him. That one moment can change your perspective like you wouldn't even believe, you wouldn't even imagine. And when I tell you this, when people hear me from the past, who know me from the past, and how I used to talk about this dude, they wouldn't even, they would put their hands in the fire and say, no way in hell. No way in hell. But I'm telling you, I took a chance. And I did. I didn't fight him. It's funny because I watched this video. It's about this girl, and she's like dating this girl who's like an adult, and they're doing like this real enactment or whatever, and she's like, hey honey, is it okay if I go, hey honey, do you want to go with me to the girls and go have dinner? And the girlfriend's like, I don't want to go hang out with your friends. I really don't want to go hang out with your friends. I'm just not in it. I'm just not in it. Okay, honey, no problem. Well, what? Wait, what? It's not a fight? No, I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. If you don't want to hang out with my friends, that's fine. I understand. They're my friends, not your friends. I was just trying to be courteous because we're going to the restaurant that you really enjoy, that you really like. Do you want me to bring you back a plate of food? Like that. Like real adult conversations. That's like, it's okay if you want to go with your friends, you go ahead. Have a good time. But you are going to the restaurant. Can I get a plate of food? Sure, honey, I got you. Like that. No resentment, no nothing, just all cool, calm, collective. For you to recognize what true empathy is. Dang. The shadow did come out. I do have a shadow here. I did see 7227 today, so this is no clarity, no compassion, drowning in guilt. You feel cursed and blessed at the same time. This is self-sabotaging, dude. This is why your blood pressure is through the roof. The roof is on fire. You don't want to let go of the past because you feel some type of way. Hey, Trump, wake up. You need to listen. You need to listen to what Spirit is trying to tell you. What's the shadow in this? You are definitely an 80s baby. Or you partied in the 80s. Or something happened in the 80s. Something there about the 80s. Maybe this is when it started for you. Started to hate your dad was in the 80s. Or this was like the low point in your life was the 80s. And so you're just like, fuck that guy. Fuck that street. I never turn on that street again. I don't know if his name is Frank or Francis. Hi, baby. You right here the whole time. I love you too. What's the other shadow? Shadow mode on. Use your tamed beast to deliver some justice. So maybe there's some things you need to say to him that you've been holding in for a very long time. And you're going to be expecting to fight. And I feel like he's going to be like, you're right. I know. I did. I chickened out. I was a coward. I didn't say anything. I didn't stand up for you. I wasn't there. I didn't know how to say anything. I didn't know how to... I can't... I'm not like you, son. You have the heart of 1,000 lions. Whereas I was beaten down and told not to speak and not to talk, and I just kind of went with it. Whereas we, the collective, think outside the box, and it's not going to let anybody hold us down ever again. Whether you're my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, the neighbor, the government, the judge, whoever, I don't care. I'm going to live my life and live it happy and free. And that's what God wants for you. That's the plan. Oh, so we gotta dive into your heart, homie. You can't fix your regrets. Someone's at a low point right now. Somebody is impersonating you. What a loser. What a loser. Get a real job. Get the fuck out of my face. This person could be a Scorpio. Of course. Of course, must be a horse. They're trying to build something off of you. They want to know what you're doing so they can interfere and say that it's them when it's you, when it's me, but it's you, but it's mine, but it's yours. Shut up, you didn't build shit. But they want to have like contribution in it because they were there in the beginning and they could have built it with you, but they decided not to. Because they thought you were a chump because somebody else said you were a chump. Oh, I'm a chump. Cool. Then get out of my face. This could be family members. This could be family members. Which is fine. Something needs to be healed at this time. Yes, I know it's going to be the same old shit, but you're going to talk to your father. Other people are going to interfere. That's fine. Let them say what they got to say. Fine. You do you. You're just going there to talk to him. Next. I think this brother has a big fucking problem with this whole situation. I feel like he always wants you to be mad and to drown your sorrows into guilt, to run away like we've always done it. This is how we always done it. This is what we do. Because this one's got like a real, I don't know how to say it, but it's coming out like has a hard dick for his mom. Like, mom is my person and this is how we should do it. Mom is right and mom is this and mom is that. No, mama's boy. Mama's boy right here. This guy's a narc. He was probably the one giving her information. This fucking narc. He's a narc. Walking on eggshells. Avoiding to talk doesn't work. He might have wanted you to do that. This was what they were shampooing you with. Don't talk to him. He's probably gonna explode. It's gonna like pop off in the mouth, or he's gonna say something, or like they're trying to instill some fear. There's not a red alert on the field. What it is the reason you're in this same old song and dance is because it's within your mind. Something about OCD. Something about words in your ear. Something about that needs to be heard. Something needs to be said. Both of you have different visions of each other. But because someone sold you a story and told him another story, and the story pieces of the words don't add up. And this is why you're trapped in the same old shit. Of thinking the same old shit. Of doing the same old shit. Because your father probably did the same thing. So there's a healing that needs to take place between you and him. That will heal this family unit, family line. To bring in the good vibes only, homie. We're going to end it there. With much love and light. Do not be afraid to change something that has always been. Because I promise you, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And it's glorious. And that's God's plan for you. So do not be afraid to open up that heart. Okay? It doesn't have to be aggressively. It's just a conversation. To be thou made whole. As always, I am your guide, your teacher, your love. The love I have for you is the love I have for God. That God loves you. So know it to be true. Adios.